Miami has a dolphin, the greatest football team.
As the sun starts to set, we're going to see how much light is left by the end of this early evening game here on the NFL on EA Sports. Straight ahead is what should be a very entertaining matchup between the Miami Dolphins and our home team. Jason Sanders is out, ready to kick this one away. And off we go from Honolulu. Has this at the 6. Finds some space, he's past the 30. And great starting field position here as they bring him down beyond the 40.
I'll tell you what, as a quarterback, you sure appreciate a run back like that to begin a ball game. It makes your life a lot easier, and they're going to be set up with really good field position to get things going.
First play is to the air. It's his running back. And they push this down to the opposing 47-yard line. They gain 11 on that play, and that means first down.
Okay, I know exactly what's going to happen. I've seen it once, I've seen it 100 times. Next week on the practice field, this running back's going to say, see, I'm not just a running back, I can play receiver. And you receivers, you couldn't do my job, but I just showed you I could do yours.
He is down to the 30-yard line. The big play nets him 17 yards. And that's going to bring up first down.
First and 10 at the 30-yard line.
On play action now, Leonard. He finds Tigakonkwo for the grab. And they have this well into the red zone now at the 15. He picks up 15 on the play. And that'll set him up with a fresh set of downs.
Honolulu. First down.
They'll run here on first down. He's only able to get back to the line. It's going to be second down.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
Out of the gun, it's Leonard. Caught near the goal line. He has the touchdown. The Thunderbirds take a 6-0 lead on their opening drive. Paulson good on the extra point. And the Thunderbirds will jump out to a 7-0 lead. They put a touchdown on the board, and now they'll send it away. Here comes Malik Washington. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20. Offense showing trips out right as they get set for this first and 10. No play action. Here's Willis. This is caught by Jalen Waddle. And he's out of bounds. Defenders get there to drive him out right near that 40-yard line. Big shot to begin the drive has him up beyond the 40. A play fake. Now Willis to throw. That one's taken in by the rookie out of USC. And they're going to keep moving forward, brought down inside the opponent. Wow, they get a big old 32 yards out of that play, as well as a new set of downs.
Now, right there, that's what you want to see on your opening drive. Boom! Connect on a big shot, and instantly you set a tone that you're not going to be afraid to be aggressive in this game today. Boyd, I love that.
He doesn't get much beyond the line, a yard at most. Kevin Winston in on that tackle.
Sometimes you just feel like in the background of every ho-hum run is a bigger play. It just needed one more component. Hit that extra block a little longer. Find the lane quicker. The defender maybe a half step late, and this could have been much, much more exciting.
This is complete to Waller. He will take this across. Touchdown, Miami. The Dolphins finish off their opening drive. So a touchdown on the board for them, Brock, as they start this game off a perfect 1-for-1 offensively.
Yeah, I'm going to call that scripting for success right there. Can't do it much better than that. And listen, when you script these first plays, you don't always know who the targets are going to be. It's really then relying upon what the defense is trying to take away. They couldn't take away that big old tight end.
Now after tying this game up, they're all set to center away. That's going to be taken in at the 8. He's got a lane up past the 30. And they are just a hop and a skip away from midfield as he goes out of bounds up beyond the 45. First and 10 now from the 46.
Let's go now. Go.
Out of the gun, they'll give it to him inside. He's all the way across midfield, down inside that 45-yard line. They come through with a nice gain there. Gain of 10, first down. Markers are reset. Here we go. Ball at the 44. From the gun, it's Leonard. And this is only going to be a small gain to the 42. Davion Clowney on that stop.
Positive of that effort. You didn't go backwards. Didn't have a negative play. If there was a negative, you didn't get a whole lot done with your legs. Got to be more efficient now on second down.
Shotgun snap to Leonard. Builds up this one off to his running back, complete. He works it down to the 37. Brought down by Rasul Douglas. Dolphins bring in a 5th defensive back on 3rd. Blown back in the backfield, and he gets the handoff. He does it. Touchdown! The Thunderbirds break the tie here in the first. Call soon now to add one more. The point after splits the uprights. And the Thunderbirds take the lead here, 14-7 in the first. Now after the touchdown, they'll kick it back and see what the opposition can do. Return coming from the 6. And in the end, he's able to get it to what used to be a touchback. Gets at the 25-yard line. Dolphins just about set up here, 1st and 10. They'll start the drive with Achane. Nearly starts the drive with a first down run. Stopped a yard short, gain of 9.
Well, that run may not move the chains, Kate. That is such a confidence builder. Sets the tone for more play action, maybe more runs. That's exactly how you want to start a drive.
Second down carry for Achane. And this will only complicate matters for 3rd down, partner. They're sent backwards. Ooh, talk about a bad look there, Brock. Going jumbo set and still moving backwards after that play.
I don't think you're talking to this defense, Kate, because I think they thought that was an excellent look to knock that thing backwards.
Yeah, good point, good point. All plays on the table here for 3rd and 3.
Let's go now.
Working from the gun, it's Willis. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. Tough one to retain through that hit. So they're going to have to evaluate things now on 4th and short. Well, they connected on 3 straight before that throw, Brock. Might not be perfect anymore on this drive, but they are still moving it well.
And I don't expect that one to interrupt his progress very long. They're still on a mission this series, and he's the one driving it.
They're going for this. He finds him beyond the marker. And he will get the first as they touch him down.
First and 10 at the 40-yard line.
Throwing is Willis. Vacates quickly left side. He's running with it. And they're going to get to him after a gain of close to 5 as they send him out.
Well, the QB made something happen and got some yardage when the play didn't develop right. And even got himself out of bounds to avoid a hit. The only negative at all is he couldn't quite get the first down.
Nothing doing on second. They get to him behind the line. Now it's going to be third and longer. Throw here, third down. Downfield, this finds Waddle. And out of bounds he goes on that big pickup. They're inside the red zone now. They rip off a huge chunk of field as the downs reset. Picking touchdown here after that big play. We've got 1st and 10 from the red zone. From the red zone on first. That's going to be incomplete. First time he's looked his back's way this game, but no results yet.
As a quarterback, you love when that screen pass is called. At least I used to. And you want to attract that defense and all those guys coming after you. But you also got to find a throwing lane. And he couldn't do it on that one.
Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And that pushes them back. Third down coming up.
Bend. Even good defenses, great defenses in this league, Kate, they're going to bend at times. But you never want to break. And when you get a sack in the red zone...
And this is a Miami touchdown. The Dolphins make it a 1-point game. It's a Jalen Waddle touchdown. How quickly things can change, partner. The pain from being taken down that prior play. Yeah, I imagine that's gone and forgotten now, and it's been replaced by the adrenaline from finding the end zone there.
Yeah, that defense could have certainly used the pass rush from the previous play because that quarterback had plenty of time to scan the field and make a throw. And he gets an immediate measure of revenge for that sack.
Jason Sanders to kick off for Miami.
So we've got a tie ball game now as they send this away. Here's a return from the 7. Showing a little burst so far. He's racing past midfield. Into the red zone. And he does! Touchdown! Well, when it's set up perfectly, Brock, and you get an exciting return man back there fielding it, wow, there are not many plays in football more exciting than taking a kick back for 6.
Find those blockers, follow those blockers, and then step on the gas. So simple for me to describe, yet so tough to execute on the field.
After watching one kick get taken back, partner, let's see how well they can replicate it as this one's away. Has this at the 6. And this drive will start inside the 25. This, our last play of the quarter.
Drop 60, drop 60. Get it.
Throwing on first down, Willis. That's caught, Devon Achane. And he's tackled after gaining a handful. We've reached the end of the first quarter. 21-14, our score. Take a quick break, and we'll be back with more of the NFL on EA Sports. Back for the start of quarter number 2. It's Dolphin football as we begin. They're looking at 2nd and 4. Throw to the right finds Waddle. And he's going to take this down to the opposing 44. That's going to pick up the first down after a gain of 26. Markers are reset. Here we go. Ball at the 44. Shotgun snap now to Willis. Into the hands of Pickens. And their next snap is going to come from the red zone, Brock. He's down at that 17-yard line. They get 27 on the play. And it's going to be first down Miami.
This entire play, Kate, depends on how well he can separate from his man. You get man-to-man coverage, it's really about 2 things. Separation and trust. Because QBs want to throw it before he breaks. That's the trust. And then they got to believe that that separation can create the big play down the field.
Offense to the line for second down.
Come on.
To throw, here's Willis. And this finds him in the end zone. Touchdown, Miami. The Dolphins can tie it up in the second after cutting into the lead. It's a Jalen Waddle touchdown. His second scoring catch of the game. That one right down the middle. And the Dolphins tie this game at 21.
Jason Sanders to kick off.
Now after tying this game up, they're all set to send her away. Return coming from the 6. Showing a little burst so far. He's racing past midfield. Finds a seam, left side. He's off to the races. And he does. Touchdown. So, Brock, this offense starting to find its rhythm a bit as they finish things with a touchdown there to give them the lead.
And the key word there that you said is finish, because you want to have that mindset, even early in the game, that field goals aren't going to cut it. So that's great work to make sure they finish with 6 points.
What do you think, Brock? Can we get dueling kick return touchdowns, huh? Let's find out. The kick is away. Returning it from the 4. Coverage team gets him down at the 26-yard line.
Dolphins take over first and 10 at their own 26-yard line.
Offense into the shotgun set as they line this up. First and 10.
Let's go now. 60 by 6. Go.
Drive start to the quick throw left, complete. And this will reach the opposing 25-yard line.
I love this, Kate. No issues at all going to this receiver in the short field because they know at any time when this man touches the ball, he can transform a short completion into a big play.
First down, Dolphins.
Well, his first real mistake, that's intercepted. And the Thunderbirds have it as he records the first interception of his young career.
First and 10.
Man, not even the shorter throws are safe in this one, partner. That is some aggressive coverage to be playing for picks that close to the line.
Yeah, not in this league. You know, maybe Pop Warner High School.
Up to the races, middle of the field. The 30. He's at the 10. He makes it in for the touchdown. The Thunderbirds parlay the interception into points.
Hey, Kate, we're not even to halftime, and this guy has already got a game's worth of success. And the great thing is that, yes, it benefits him individually, statistically, but you know it just sets the table for everybody else because that play-action pass should be devastating.
And after they reach the end zone, they'll kick it off and turn things over to the defense. Fielded at the 7. And he's brought down just inside the 25.
Dolphins take over first and 10 at their own 23-yard line.
Starting out trips right here. First and 10. Not deterred by that pick. He's throwing again. Rolling out to his left. It connects down the sideline. And they're going to force him out just before he can get to the 35. That's an 11-yard pickup, and it gives them the first down.
A gain of 11 on the play. First down, Miami.
70 Timberwolves.
Now he'll throw off the play fake. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. So they opt for the shorter pass later in the progression on that play, Brock, but, man, the defense took that away, too.
Well, what they tell us yesterday in those production meetings, nothing comes easy. No easy completions from shots down the field to those checkdowns to the running back. Wanted to make this offense earn everything. They just did.
Escapes a defender. And they do get him down, but the damage is done. This gets down inside the 35-yard line. It's a pickup of 33 yards. And that is the Dolphins' first down. So the complexion of this drive has changed dramatically now. New set of downs inside the 35. Bails out of the pocket quick. He takes it himself. And he's forced out of bounds after picking up about 7.
Well, you don't get the first down, but I'll tell you this, Kate, that drives the defense and the defensive coordinator nuts. They do everything right. They win, and yet still QB makes something out of nothing.
Willis now. Completed to his running back. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
Kid, I can promise you, you go back and look at the most efficient offenses in the NFL over the last couple decades, one thing will resonate. You've got to be able to attack the middle of the field. It's great to do it with receivers. It's awesome with tight ends. But when you get that influence from your running backs, man, you become a dangerous offense to stop.
And they're all over that screen, Brock. Didn't even get back to the line of scrimmage.
I know coordinator and quarterback going to be upset with that first down because you call a screen on first, you're thinking stay ahead of schedule. Even a minimal gain to stay on pace, but instead, the defense creates a negative play and sets him back behind the sticks.
Plenty of points already, partner, as we have reached the 2-minute warning. More from Honolulu on the other side. This 8-play drive might be on its last legs here, partner, as they try to figure out this 3rd and 7. They'll throw 3rd and long. He'll drop this down to Achan. And he will take this across. Touchdown, Miami. The Dolphins make it a one-score game before halftime. Devon Achan with the touchdown. Extra point is good by Sanders. And the Dolphins took the lead in half. It's down to 7. And just like that, we're back to a one-possession ball game as the kickoff is away. And that one flies right on past the end zone. Did not make an effort to even hit the landing zone, Brock. So they're going to gift him a drive starting at the 35. All set to go now from the 35. Out of the shotgun, they'll give it to him inside. And they blow up the opening play of this drive. Love the aggressiveness from this defense. Went the wrong way on first down, Brock. Here comes 2nd and 12.
At the 33-yard line.
Out of the gun, it's Leonard. Completed over the middle. And it's good yardage, but they tackle him short of the sticks.
Quarterbacks will look for their tight end short in just about any situation. They take away the deeper options. Well, there's their consistent source of positive yardage, the trusty tight end.
Complete beyond the marker. And he's going to go down right along the midfield stripe. 7 yards on that pickup. And that gives him a first down.
Nice to see that connection, that chemistry working between the two of them.
Offense getting set. Here's 1st and 10. Leonard to the air now. Getting out to his left. Knocked away, and that's going to be incomplete. Defender there, that brings up 2nd down.
Well, QB put it pretty close to the sideline to begin with, and the defender, look at him, just put his little hand right out there. It just encouraged it to fall out of bounds.
He's going to throw it again. Setting up the screen. And he drives this across midfield and down into enemy territory.
That's a defense's goal, right, Kate? Just get us to 3rd down so we can have a chance to get off the field. And that was a good adjustment on that stop in particular, when the back ended up being the target, and they were able to keep him short of the sticks.
From the gun on 3rd down. Finds him on the crossing route. And he's going to get this down to the 9. That puts him in goal to go. Offense up to the line fast.
6 yards. And the Honolulu first down. 1st and goal at the 9-yard line.
They'll try and punch it in. And he works his way for a gain of 4. Offense to the line fast.
A 4-yard gain brings up 2nd and goal at the 4-yard line.
That one's going to fall incomplete. No luck there. Just 11 seconds remaining. Just couldn't hang on through the contact. And now it'll be 3rd and goal. And that is incomplete. 8 seconds left now. Talk about coming up clutch with that contact on 3rd and goal, partner. And now a decision for this offense to make on 4th down.
We know how hard it can be defensively in these goal-to-go situations. We know that you have got to be on point, every attention to detail. That's a job well done by that defense.
Probably looking at our final snap of the half here on first down. Willis on the design run. So that's the halfway point of this edition of the NFL on EA Sports. Brock and I will be back right after this. Well, if you love high-scoring games, no doubt you have been glued to your television so far. And no signs of slowing down as we begin our second half. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20.
Washington on the return. The Dolphins take over first and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
All right, Miami has its offense set, partner. Here comes first and 10. Second half begins with a run by Achane. Nice cut back to the right sideline. And this will reach the opposing 25-yard line.
What an injection of momentum for the offense on that play. With the energy boost in a much shorter field, I predict it's not going to be long, Kate, till they finish this series off.
Here's Willis to the air. Rolling left, trying to get away from the pressure, but he can't, and they drop it. And the big play drives them backwards. Second down coming up.
And right there's the danger, Kate, when you put the ball in the air. How many times do we see these coordinators, when you get a nice run, right, you gain some steam on the ground, you stick with the ground game. They don't, they call the pass, and the defense reacts, and reacts well with a sack.
Willis finds him over the middle. And he's brought down. They're going to mark him at the 14. That play goes for 19 and a new set of downs.
I think my favorite part was the magic he worked after the catch. The way he took the completion and made so much more out of it by adding all the extra yardage.
And he will take it in. Touchdown, Miami. The Dolphins cut into the lead coming out of halftime. Devon Achane with the touchdown. So they punch it in for 6, Brock, and now a conversion away from tying this game back up.
This one just has the feel, doesn't it? The makings of a one-score game in the fourth quarter that could go either way.
Jason Sanders to kick off for Miami.
So we've got a tie ball game now as they send this away. And he wasn't chancing a return there, putting it out on the back of the end zone for a touchback. All set to go now from the 35. From the gun, it's Leonard. Gets him on the quick hitter. And he's got a decent gain before being brought down.
That's what you call efficiency. Exactly what you're looking for on first down. Textbook. It sets up second and very manageable, and then creates that space if you want to take a shot downfield.
Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. You go middle of the field against zone coverage, Brock. You know this firsthand. You are throwing into rush hour, and there aren't a lot of easy completions to be found in that part of the field.
Yeah, and a lot of those throws, Kate, you're signing your guy up to take some sort of hit. It's on you to protect your guys. Credit that defense for flying around and making the play.
Short throws drops. This one's incomplete. Fails to find his running back. And 4th and 4 coming up. And that offense isn't budging. They're going for it. He's back to throw. Short pass brought in. And he's tackled with the first down yardage.
There's no question the greatest concern there was just getting the first down. You want a high percentage throw, and you're not really concerned about big yards. Well, the drag route was perfect. He comes open in the short field. It's easy to zip that throw right in there and reset those chains.
And he's going to have this one down to the 37. That play gains 15, and it moves the sticks.
That's just not the guy defensively you ever want in the open field. Frankly, with the amount of space he had at one point, they're lucky to have limited to the gain they did.
New set of downs from 37. First down, and they go right back to it. Well, even a great game is going to have its lesser moments. You can't get anything out of that carry. Stop for no gain. And it's not just you quarterbacks, Brock Hewitt, who got to have short memories. You tell me this too, defenses need them sometime as well.
Yeah, 100%. You give up a big run, well, too bad. No time to dwell on it because you got to line up, buckle up that chin strap, and try to knock them backwards.
Shotgun snap to Leonard. That's going to go as a gain of 13 yards. And that gives him the first.
As long as these are the results he's getting, they're going to be just fine with him following his own number. He does such a good job of seeing the field and knowing when it's his time to take it himself.
Handoff now from the gun. And it's another first down on this drive. Man, this time they're into first and goal.
Danger, King. Danger, I say. You get this guy in the open field, and he is dangerous to take it to the house.
From the red zone now. That one's incomplete in the end zone. Took his shot at 6 that time. So now it'll be second and goal.
Brings up second and goal.
Leonard setting up to throw. Cut near the goal line. And he's brought down real close to that goal line at the 1.
You know, Kate, over the years, I've heard defensive coordinators say, hey, you got to earn the right to rush the passer. You got to earn the right for me to call blitzes. And when you call a blitz and you don't get home and you don't hit the quarterback, you've earned nothing.
And he's across for the touchdown. And that flag is not going to stop this celebration. They know that's an offsides call. Carlson to tack on the extra point. Right down the middle, it's good. And the Thunderbirds break that tie and now lead by 7.
Dolphins 35.
Following the touchdown, they'll kick it back and see what the opposition has in store. Return starts at the 3. And pretty solid field position starting out here, Brock. He's tackled at the 29.
Okay, break.
Offense to the line. They're going to have trips right to start out.
Let's go now.
Throwing on first down. Willis. Got to him right as he threw it, and it falls to the ground. Well, he already has himself 1 interception in this game, partner, and throws like that are going to find him another if he isn't careful.
Yep, those are the throws you want to intersperse and sprinkle into your passing game, because if they become the norm and you're constantly thrown into coverage, that's when 1 pick becomes 2, 2 becomes 3, and on and on.
It's his running back. And he's taken down after a very productive effort there, Brock, up to the 40-yard line. It's a gain of 11 there, and that picks up the first.
First down. A gain of 11 on the play.
Shotgun snap now to Willis. He finds Pickens left side. This one is stopped after about a 5-yard pickup. The tackle made at the 45.
A 6-yard
Offense to line. This is second and 4.
at the 45-yard line.
Working from the gun. It's Willis. And for one of the few times this game, Brock, the target his way does not connect. It's incomplete. Now they've got to figure things out on third down.
That's just simply one of those situations, Kate, where I think you and I got to tip our cap to the defense. Really took away everybody There was no outlet, and only an incompletion could be had.
Throwing the out route complete. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
Move the chains! Gotta move them chains! Build momentum to keep that defense on its heels.
First down. A gain of 9 yards. First down, Miami.
First and 10 now from the 46.
60 by 2.
The play fake now. Willis to throw. Still has some space inside the 35. And he's taken out of bounds as he gets it down near the red zone. Give him 24 yards on that one. And it's going to be first down, Miami.
Dolphins, first down. First and 10 at the 22-yard line.
Willis looking to throw. Here's a screen for Achane. And he maybe got back to the line there, but no further.
He specializes in salvaging broken plays out of the backfield, but even he couldn't get anything out of that one, Kate. That defense, they were all over it.
Shotgun snap, looking to throw. Catch is made in close. And it's another first down on this drive. Man, this time they're into first and goal. A touchdown aside in that frame as we run out of time in the third quarter. It's Dolphins ball, and they're sort of in comeback mode. They trail to start the fourth. They can decide to play for the tie or win later. First, they've got to reach that end zone. It's first and goal. Trying to run it in. Achane. Well, so much for finishing things on the ground, huh? He is stopped at the line. They're going to have to regroup now on second and goal.
Guessing everybody in the huddle and on the sidelines sure wanted a little bit more from that run, but you didn't go backwards. Still in a great spot, and can't wait to see what they do here on second and goal.
Here we go. Set.
Now they're going to throw out of the gun. And oh, he got it! Interception! And the Thunderbirds will take over as this gets brought out to the 20-yard line. There are costly interceptions, Brock, and then there are interceptions inside the red zone in the second half of a one-score game.
And if there is ever a time where ball security is paramount, it is right now.
Yeah.
They made a great play. Don't get me wrong. They deserve a ton of credit right there. But as a quarterback, you cannot risk a turnover. It's touchdown, it's check down, and throw the ball away. You're literally throwing points away with that pick.
And some excellent work to drive them all the way up past the 30-yard line.
Well, more often than not, it's the passing game that's asked to go from first down in just one play. But when you get that big play potential on the ground, geez, it just infuses your offense with confidence.
That throw finds Okonkwo. And he's tackled after getting this to the opposing 46. An excellent gain, 20 yards there, and that's going to move the sticks.
These QBs make it look easy, but that requires such a large amount of body control when you throw it on the move. You got to be able to get the same accuracy you would if your feet are set. Sure takes a lot of repetition to make it look easy.
On first down, they'll run. And they're going to bring him down, but not until he gets it down to their 32-yard line. They pick up 14 yards on that one, and that is good for a first down.
Offense there, Kate, went heavy with that 13 personnel. One back, 3 tight ends, and those 3 added blockers. Just the element they needed to spring that run.
Going to the ground again on first. And he sneaks this through the middle, maybe a gain of 2.
Okay, the 2-yard run on first down, I think that keeps you ahead of schedule. You're going to have to pick up the pace.
At the 30-yard line.
Looking to throw, Leonard. Escapes the pocket. And he doesn't see a window he likes, so he just got rid of that one. And brings up third down.
I'll give this quarterback credit. He bought as much time as he could, but eventually, the only option left was to throw it away.
Let's go.
He'll throw it. They did it. He made the interception. And the Dolphins have some new life in the fourth.
I don't know about you, but I'm a little surprised that one didn't make it all the way back for 6. Took some amazing effort from the guys making the tackle to save a touchdown, but still an outstanding return from a defense that sensed they needed the big play, and they found it.
Achane, a first down carry. And he's going to score. Touchdown, Miami. The Dolphins pick it off and get points on the ensuing drive. Devon Achane with the touchdown. His third total score this game. That one splits the uprights. And the Dolphins bring it back to even. Now after tying this game up, they're all set to send her away. And this is taken in the end zone, but not returned, so they'll bring this out to the 35.
At their own 35-yard line.
All set to go now from the 35. They'll run here from the gun. And this drive's quickly headed in the wrong direction. First play set down behind the line. The line between safeties and linebackers gets real blurred on plays like that, Brock. He handled that one just like a Mike would have.
Yeah, if injuries were to ever crop up, Kate, I bet he could handle the linebacker spot for them as well. Just tremendous diagnosis in that run support.
They break the huddle. It's second down now. Now it's Leonard. Dump off, caught by his back. And he's going to bring it up to the 40-yard line before he stops.
Well, this is the type of game we've come to expect from him as a runner, toting the ball, but he's just as adept at turning the screen into the same kind of yardage, too.
Here he is to throw. He has the first over the middle. And they're going to bring him down just on the other side of midfield. That's an 11-yard pickup, and it gives them the first down.
Okay, when Bill Walsh was implementing the drag route with the 49ers in the 80s, it sounded the same way as it did with Mike Holmgren and me with the Seahawks in the 2000s. Versus man on a drag route, run away. You see zone coverage, settle down, give your quarterback his numbers, and you can find a completion just like that.
Back to throw. Completed over the middle. And he takes it just inside the 40, down to the 39. Now the Dolphins call a timeout. It's their first. And they still have two available for them as we approach the end of this game. The entire playbook is open here, Brock. It is second and inches. Setting up to pass. Dumped off to his running back. Has a lane inside the 25. And they take him out of bounds, which means his offense setting up for first and goal.
Got to be a pretty good actor. Got to be pretty good at selling to that defense. Yeah, that's a drop back pass. When you get a big play on the screen like that, boy, it's choreography by everybody on that offense.
Here's a give on first and goal. And he won't get in. The daylight was there for just a second. They closed just in time to keep him out. It's going to be second and goal. Miami calls a timeout here. It's second. And they're still going to have one left at their disposal. Another chance at 6. It's second and goal. He gets it again. And he can't punch it in. Man, the defense punches back, sticks him at the 2. The Dolphins choosing to spend their final timeout here. And now they're powerless to stop that clock with a timeout at least. Big play coming up here as everyone gets set for third and goal. And it's a designed run for it. On comes Daniel Carlson for a pretty important kick. Angling this one in from the right hash, the challenge here. expected, that's going to be your game winner.
I know that was a kick he could make in his sleep, but with the game on the line, he delivered.
After the field goal, they'll boot it away and put their defense back out on the field. And this is going to be a touchback, Brock, so we'll see what they decide to do with the final seconds they've got left here. All right, working from the gun to start. 1st and 10. He'll look to throw it. Flushed out of the pocket. That's completed right side. And he's finally down to put a stop to this one, but a notable chunk of yardage broken off with that gain. So something to be proud of, Brock, as they come away with a win. And there was no easing up. It took some white knuckling until the very end, but their defense carried that small lead through to the finish line as they escape with a victory. So that puts a bow on this one. For my partner, Brock Heward, and everyone involved on our crew, I'm Kate Scott signing off. This has been another presentation of the NFL on EA Sports. It's a well-earned win for the Thunderbirds as we say aloha from Honolulu.